Once upon a time, in a small town nestled amidst rolling hills and lush greenery, lived a young woman named Lily. Lily was kind-hearted, hard-working, and loved by all who knew her. However, she carried a heavy burden, a secret that she kept hidden from the world. Lily had always dreamed of being a mother. She longed for the pitter-patter of tiny feet and the joy of cradling her own child in her arms, but fate had dealt her a cruel hand. Despite years of trying, she and her husband, Jack, were unable to conceive. As the whispers of disappointment grew louder around them, Lily felt a weight pressing down on her shoulders. The longing for a child gnawed at her heart, threatening to consume her with sorrow. Jack, too, shared in her pain, his eyes reflecting the silent agony they both endured. In a desperate bid to shield herself from the pitying glances and sympathetic murmurs, Lily concocted a plan born out of desperation and fueled by the unyielding desire to experience the joys of motherhood. She began wearing loose-fitting clothing and strategically placed cushions to create the illusion of pregnancy. With each passing day, her deception became more elaborate, weaving a web of lies around her that threatened to ensnare her very soul. The townsfolk marveled at Lily's growing belly, showering her with well wishes and gifts for the impending arrival. Jack, too, was overjoyed, his eyes alight with anticipation as he eagerly awaited the birth of their supposed child. But amidst the charade, guilt gnawed at Lily's conscience like a relentless beast. She knew that her deception was built on a foundation of lies, threatening to crumble at any moment and expose her to the scorn and ridicule of those she held dear. As the months stretched on, Lily found solace in the warmth of her fabricated womb, the weight of her deception growing heavier with each passing day. She yearned to confess her sins, to unburden herself of the guilt that threatened to consume her from within. But fear held her back, its icy grip tightening around her heart and choking the words from her throat. She couldn't bear the thought of disappointing Jack, of shattering the fragile illusion they had constructed together. And so, Lily's lie continued to grow, spiraling out of control until it threatened to consume her entirely. But deep within her heart, a flicker of truth remained a beacon of hope amidst the darkness that threatened to engulf her. In the end, it was this glimmer of honesty that saved her, a tiny ember of courage that blazed into a roaring inferno, consuming the lies and deceit that had bound her for so long. With trembling hands and tears streaming down her cheeks, Lily confessed her sins to Jack, laying bare the truth for all to see. At first, Jack was stunned, his world crumbling around him as he grappled with the revelation. But as the dust settled and the truth emerged from the ashes, he found forgiveness in his heart, wrapping his arms around Lily and vowing to stand by her side, no matter what. And so, in the end, Lily learned that the greatest deception of all is the one we perpetrate upon ourselves, the lie that tells us we are not enough, that we must resort to deceit to find happiness. But true happiness, she discovered, can only be found in the light of honesty and the warmth of love, a lesson she would carry with her for the rest of her days.